You're watching Life on Video. All right, today is Disneyland. We're really trying to get passes to Rise of the Resistance, the new Star Wars ride. Everybody says you have to be there at opening to get the tickets because you can't actually book a boarding pass until you're scanned and inside the park. So we're trying to get there early. I don't know if 40 minutes early is going to be early enough, but really couldn't risk going any earlier with the kids because it kind of just jeopardizes the whole day, because you get them up at 5 to be there at 6, and I'm like, I don't really think so. But they're all right here chugging along. Here's hoping we get it. Here's hoping we get it. Fingers crossed. It's not looking too good to get a boarding pass. This place is packed. We'll still try anyway. Oh well. We're in, and we made boarding group 19 for Rise of the Resistance. So still not 100% sure how it works, so we just keep checking the app. There's a lot of like verbiage in there about like a backup boarding group may not be able to board, but it doesn't quite say that we're in a backup boarding group. So I'm not 100%. I'm just gonna watch the app and see what happens. But Mom and everybody went to ride Autopia. So I sat here with Grayson because he's gonna ride next, and then got baby Kiwi down here. And that precious little girl is sleeping as usual. But we're here, the day started, and it's barely past 8 o'clock. We're ready to have some fun. We were lucky enough to get boarding group 19 for Rise of the Resistance today. We were headed to go get a little bit of breakfast, but we got the text message that our number's called. So what that means is our boarding group is ready to go. So that happened roughly at about like 9:53. So then what it is there is you have from 9:53 until 10:53 to ride the rides. So we're trying to make it over there now because obviously my wife and I, we have to split the ride with the boys since we have Braylon and she can't ride it. But we're gonna do our best. I'm pumped. Let's go figure it out. All right, we're just going through the queue right now. It's gonna be Braxton and I rolling together on the first go, and then we're gonna make it back out, hopefully in time for Mom and Brayson to ride. It's tough because even though you have boarding groups, there's still a little bit of a wait to get through. But hopefully it's not that much of a wait. We'll find out.
The ship is now property of the First Order. Everyone, off the ship now and proceed down the hallway towards the pyramid.
Yes, General. Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Plan to return you to Batuu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Didn't work. Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lift at the end of the hallway. Turn right.
Jared, what did you think? Was it awesome? How was the drop? Absolutely amazing. Fresh off the Rise of Resistance, and whew, my gosh, Disney, you outdid yourself on that one. I can't say enough good things about it. Braxton, did you love it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it. Hands down, that has got to be the absolute best ride in any theme park to date. Amazing. If you've never ridden it yet, it's only been open for a couple months, but it is absolutely worth getting here early to get the boarding pass because, my God, this is next level. It's a trackless ride, and it is absolutely fun. Braxton has seen a couple Star Wars, but he's not that into it, but man, he was loving the ride. The girls in front of us, they were screaming their heads off. It's a blast. It's an absolute blast. So while Mom and Brayson are off riding Rise of the Resistance, we snuck away to get some food, but unfortunately, again, passed out. He's starving. He almost passed out, but he's gonna stay awake and eat. We're at the Hungry Bear restaurant, so we got some kids hamburgers and a honey spiced crispy chicken sandwich with onion rings. Then I got extra apple sauces and waters, and then we'll order a little bit more when Brayson gets back and Mom gets back. All right, I'm gonna try this sandwich.
Wish me luck.
Wish me luck.
Is it good?
Let's see. Might be spicy.
Spicy?
It's got a little kick to it, but it's tasty. Good stuff.
Can you buy one?
This is the lobster mac and cheese from the Harbor Galley. So we're out here at New Orleans Square, and we got the strawberry mint julep. And also, what else did we get, B? Chocolate strawberry beignets. All right, let's shake it up a little bit.
Oh no!
Okay. Now pull one out. Let's see what it tastes like. Hurry up.
Taste it.
Taste it. What do you think? It's perfect.
Perfect.
All right, I'm gonna taste the strawberry mint julep. It's really good. They're just like extra refreshing. Like if you ever thought of what a refreshing drink tastes like, mint julep's right. Well, we headed home roughly about 12:31 so the kids could take a nap. We're about 15-minute walk away, which is super nice. So we walked there, they got a nap. It's a little after 3. We're headed back and we're gonna finish the night out. One of the best things you can do if you have kids, and honestly it's just doing yourself a favor for some sanity, is get them home into the hotel for a nap in the middle of the day. It is an absolute night and day difference from a stroller nap to a nice hotel bed nap for these kids. These guys will get a more adventurous and a more productive day because they actually got to get a quality sleep in a bed. Because 9 out of 10 times what basically happens is when you sleep or when you let them sleep in a stroller, something will wake them up like 20-30 minutes into it and you can't get them back to sleep. You get them home, back to the hotel, put them in bed, it's like an hour, 2 hours of solid rest. And man, they need all the quality rest they can get when they're out here walking all these miles for the day. So just a little Disney hack, theme park hack, vacation hack, travel hack. If you could ever get your kids home to the hotel for a solid hour, 2-hour nap in the middle of the day, you will thank yourself for it by the end of the night, trust me.
Battle stations. Report to the flight deck for immediate launch. To infinity and beyond.
Marketplace, by far one of the funnest places to be at in Galaxy's Edge. It's just the theming's awesome, the atmosphere is right, the lighting is great, everything about this place is just fun. This is nice. Oh, so glad that we don't have to worry about this. Boarding groups only. Please have park admission ready. We don't have to sweat it. We already rode it. And you already know what to think about it. Amazing. There's a lot of those signs around the park too that say boarding passes all sold out for the day. And I mean, those things were up early because I want to say it was like 8:40 or 8:45. They were all out of boarding passes. We met some friends that we know in the park that are here also from Arizona, and they got boarding group 160. Last we checked at like 6 o'clock, they were boarding group, I think it was 120, so they're making good progress, and they'll most likely get to ride it today. But we got boarding group 19. We were hustling this morning. We made it happen, baby. No questions if we're gonna ride it or not. We rode it. So I just looked at the app. They're boarding up to 125 right now for boarding groups for Rise of Resistance. So our friends will probably definitely get to ride. It's only 7 o'clock and this place is open until midnight. So they got 5 more hours to get, was that 35 more groups through? Way doable. 7 groups an hour. Now they may be here late to ride, but at least they will get to ride. Don't think you can ask much more than that right now, just to be able to ride it, because a lot of people will show up for vacation and they won't actually get to ride this ride. And that's a tough pill to swallow, to be honest. You spend so much money to come here, and you don't even get to ride the feature ride. You don't even get a chance to wait in line to ride the ride. But it's just something new. Disney's trying it. I mean, we benefited from it, but I know there are people that aren't benefiting from it. So I can't wait to see what the verdict is on this virtual queuing boarding group stuff. We'll just have to wait and see. Allow me to show you one of the more unfortunate sights that we've seen today. Haunted Mansion under scrim for further refurbishment. Sad, sad, sad. Love this ride. And man, it is way down right now. They are doing some hefty refurbishments to this guy. One thing that's pretty cool here at Disneyland, when they have rides under for refurbishment, they actually have like a lot of historical stuff posted up on the walls, so you can still stop by and see. And this looks like some original sketchings of what they wanted the house to look like, and then what it's kind of morphed into throughout the years. This is really cool. This one's beautiful. It's got that Starry Night vibe to it. You can really see that the crowd levels have subsided substantially after, I'd say about 6 o'clock, they started to really die down. I'm not sure if everybody headed over to California Adventure to see the light show tonight. The Wonderful World of Color, I think, is going on still over there. Or if they're just taking a break and then all coming back later tonight. But it sure is nice to have a little bit of clearing to get our stroller through and to navigate through, because before it was packed. And that's gonna do it for the first night here at Disneyland. Now we still have one more day left at Disney. Not sure if we're coming tomorrow or the day after. It's all just gonna depend on the weather. Today we had an amazing break in the weather. It was in the 70s majority of the day and no rain. They are calling for thunderstorms tomorrow and rain the day after that, and then we leave on Saturday. So we're gonna have to brave some weather regardless, but amazing day. We did get to ride Rise of the Resistance. We were boarding group 19. Make sure you get here early. You just have to be in the park by 8 o'clock and then you can compete for a boarding pass. But if you're not in the park, just be aware they're probably gonna be gone at 8 o'clock. So amazing trip. Right now, Brayson and Braylon are asleep. Braxton is on the Millennium Falcon ride with his mom. We're gonna finish this up and then we're gonna head out. We've had an amazing day, another great trip to Disneyland, and the best part is, it's not over yet. So stay tuned for more content here on Life on Video. Later.